Zane,
Don't-
turn
Be
your sound
talking
effects down.
super
Go ahead. Let's
loud.
just restart this one.
Oh my god,
We already missed
All
a really
right.
good bit.
Hold on.
Haven't even started it yet.
Let's just
Not
restart this one.
even.
What? No, don't restart it. I was fine.
We're restarting it. But this time,
It was
Alright.
a really good bit.
But
Then
this
I
time-
restarted it podcast.
I restarted.
this time there won't be an Arma 2.
This time there won't be a Cosmo Kramer.
What game am I gonna play while I pretend to pay attention to the podcast this time?
What if I got on Guilty Gear Accent Core and I learned how to do Sidewinder loops on Soul?
You just
would be
made up
insane.
the words.
Okay.
What the fuck? Sidewinder loop.
Caden, hit us with one
Yeah,
more questions.
Well, it's not a question. It's more of a story. So, like,
Oh.
Those are the opposite thing.
yeah, I had stories to tell. I was listening to the last.
Okay.
I was listening.
Questions.
Hit them with it. Hit us with it, but like with no last names. We can guess.
Yeah, no.
We can figure it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
And then
No, I have to say people's full legal name.
I'm not gonna
And
do
then
that
when we
because I
figure
would-
it out, we're gonna blurt out their social security number, address, and IP numbers.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
So I was listening to the last or episode 3 of the podcast because I was at work and I was hella missing y'all. And a name that was brought up that brought back so many memories on 360 was Dodge. And this Dodge fella, you know, I met him like in middle school, didn't know him in elementary school, and we bonded over a band called Disturbed. I don't listen to him anymore, obviously, but so there was this thing, me, my friend Dylan, and Dodge, the trio of us would do. We'd get on GTA 5 and go play dogfight mode on the 360. And there was this one time where we were playing dogfight at like 2 or 3 in the morning, and like all I hear on his end was you ever hear like a belt like snap, like someone's just keeps snapping the belt but like really hard?
Yeah.
Okay, so I heard that at the other end of the mic, and Dodge is just profusely saying, "I'm so sorry, Grandma. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to wake you up. I'm so sorry." And then he got quiet, and then I didn't talk to him for like a few days after that, because apparently he had gotten his ass whipped.
And do you really think child abuse is funny?
It's funny in context over the 360, Mike.
You had to
a low
have
bit
heard the
quality.
child abuse in like a low bit rate, because
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
kinda
dude,
funny.
it was funny then. No, but like, it was funny because like he was screaming like the most obscene shit he could think of at the time, like slurs almost.
What?
He was getting hit by the whip and screaming like Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Don't you believe it?
But yeah, exactly. So most of my stories are based around like elementary school. And
Most
just
of my
memories from
stories
there.
are based around Tom and Jerry.
Because I was listening to the third podcast and I there was just a lot of stories I was reminded of. So yeah, that's one of them though.
Yeah.
So I can scratch this off finally. Okay.
I can
That's
scratch
not
off the
close.
Dodge
Listen.
and Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
The What's Your One Rule, Zach?
What?
What did you just do? I want you to think about what you just did.
Oh, you said the.
Sorry, his last
I
name's
mean-
really funny.
I mean, in Zach's defense, he did say whenever he figured it out, he was gonna blurt out their last name.
That's true.
That's true.
My one rule: I'm going to dox you. All right.
Well, that wasn't
Put a-
as funny story as
Put
I thought it
a
was
put a
gonna be.
funny noise over that in post.
Oh, I'm sure our lovely editor is gonna love that.
Yeah, our editor who loves it whenever he has to
Oh
do
my
the
God.
job.
What did I just hear?
Hard
I think
sex.
that was yeah.
No, that was regular sex.
Oh,
that's hard
sex.
Oh, I love that.
Sounds like a Geiger counter.
Hard to believe that it's been more than a year since sex and hard sex were created. It's been
Hard
a
sex
I
is
know,
while.
revolutionary.
absolutely insane.
I like how sex sounds like you're pushing a large stone object over another stone floor.
It sounds like you're pushing. I thought you were about to say something completely different. Like,
No, I was
He's
going to
pushing
say
key.
pushing. I'm not going to talk about sex in the sound file called
No.
sex. The joke writes itself.
well, I thought you were gonna say pushing a large stone out of your asshole.
No.
Ew.
Why would I fucking say that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's like the most that's like the most like not Zach thing, I think.
It
Yeah,
sounds like you have like a huge block that's like a 6 by 6 by 6 feet block, and it's got a face on each side. One of them's really silly, and the other one's really pissed off. You know, you get that, and you're pushing it across an Indiana Jones temple. That's what it sounds like.
An Indiana Jones temple.
Speaking of which, what's everybody's favorite Indiana Jones movie?
I like the first one.
Me
I
too.
like
First one?
I
Bring
like
'em on.
the Crystal Skull where the guys just he's
You're a
there and then the
fucking
ants pick him
liar.
up and take him off and they eat him.
I can see why someone would like the Crystal Skull.
I mean, it's a goofy ass movie.
Yeah, that's why.
I watched
Yeah.
the new Jurassic World and like,
How was it?
It had
how are
dinosaurs in
they
it.
gonna keep making those?
Dude, the same way they made the first fucking Jurassic Park, they're going to go. People are going to go to the movie theater because they're gonna be like, "Holy shit, there's dinosaurs in this one."
Dinosaur.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm not a. We're
That's
not a.
That's never
I
going
had,
to
like-
stop appealing to people.
I had no idea. Like the movie was fucking awesome because it's fucking dinosaurs.
It has. See,
But, like-
you fell for it.
But like I like. I
Not
was
din-
not invested in any of the characters at all.
Yeah, because you're supposed to be invested in the dinosaurs.
I'm invested in the dinosaurs, but the dinosaurs in that movie, I watched it on DVD. Long story. That shit did not look good.
Long story.
Oh wait, are we talking about the first Jurassic Park?
No, this
No.
is
Jurassic
Jurassic
World.
World.
Oh, Jurassic
Jurassic
World.
World.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, no, because they're CGI, aren't they? They're
There's-
not like there's not like a mixture of
Well,
like
They're all
basically-
CG, but like some of them they like animated in the computer to look like practical effects, like they move like a puppet.
Oh no!
But it doesn't. They're all CG, and they only did it to some of them, so it does not
that
look
fucking
good.
Sucks.
So
Yeah.
we got
well,
this
what the original
movie.
Jurassic Park did that made it look good is that the dinosaurs were usually obscured in some sort of shadow, so you couldn't actually fucking see them.
Yeah, and it made it more
And
ominous.
then on
man.
with the close-up shots, they forked out the cash to get real dinosaurs.
Well, yeah, they did the
Yeah,
practical
they dug
Yeah.
up a real dinosaur and
Oh,
reanimated
yeah,
my
it like
bad,
in the
yeah.
movie to get the close-up
Yeah.
shots,
Like,
and then
yeah,
they put it in a sealed comic book looking cage, and then they
put it in a time capsule for whenever.
no, they didn't put it in
became-
a time capsule. They just dug a really deep, wide, square hole and they put it in there.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So personally, I'm not dinosaur pilled. I don't really like dinosaurs.
I used to be
and
dinosaur
I-
pilled as a kid.
I wasn't
I-
until
I
recently.
never was. I never was. Most of
Oh,
my
Charlie just started his dinosaur phase.
Well, no, it's not even that. It's more like I had to sit through 2.5 hours of this movie, and I had to find something that was cool about it.
You found
yeah.
absolutely
Well,
I found dinosaur.
I went through a Cars phase, and I went through a.
That's a
Actually,
good
I'm still
one.
in my Cars phase,
I was
but
gonna say
I also
Cars
wanted
is
to
Still in my-
a heavy machinery phase where I thought heavy machinery was the coolest shit ever.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the movie. Whoops.
I like
What?
heavy
No.
machinery. I like.
No,
forklifts.
my Cars phase was like in the middle of that, so it was like the Tonka
middle.
truck stuff. And
Wait,
then
wait,
also,
wait.
but wait, you gotta let me continue. But also
Sorry,
at the
sorry.
same time, I was into this little known thing called acceleracers. That also
he's gonna
had-
start info dumping about
gonna-
accelerators live on
I'm
the
gonna
air.
s- live on the air. No,
No,
I'm not,
let's
but it's
go.
really good. And I was watching they made 4 movies, and then they also made the Tonka truck shows. So I thought those were the coolest things ever. I hate dinosaurs. The closest thing to dinosaurs that I was interested in when I was a kid was Power Rangers Dino
I
Force,
knew he
and
was gonna fucking say Power
I wasn't
Rangers.
even,
Hey,
I
hey,
wasn't
hey,
even,
don't
I
talk
wasn't
about
even
it, though.
into the dinosaur part. I was just into the part where the
Not-
dudes beating the shit out of each other.
I was gonna say I was into like the Power Rangers when I was a kid. Power
When-
Rangers and Indiana Jones. I was like
Yeah.
heavily. I was like balls deep in both of them. I was like consumed
They
anything
still
by
they
them.
still
That's
making
sort of
dinosaur
akin to,
power. They still making dinosaur power.
That's sort of
Rangers.
Ah,
akin to how I
Ethan,
was
welcome to the
balls deep in
podcast.
your mom.
Funny.
But what the hell? But
Yeah, but what? The...
Oh, we got a new guy in here.
Yeah, we got a new guy in here. Everybody. say
Ethan, how do you
hello to
feel about
Ethan.
dinosaurs?
Yeah.
that shit's pretty sick. I know Mike is terrified of them though.
What's the proof?
Listen, Elijah saw the movie and he said that it sucks. Okay, he
That
was
it
like, "It's
scared
cool.
him?
It's cool because they're dinosaurs," and then he immediately followed it up by being like, "It looked like shit." As in, you
Okay,
should
but
go
the
watch
thing
the ones
is,
that
he
were
was
already made and
willing
were
to
already
watch
good.
it in the first place.
Dude, I've already seen the first two. They bounce around. They're like,
So
"Hey, what's up, guys?
I
It's
think
me,
you're
Dinosaur."
just scared of dinosaurs.
Okay, I'll watch the original 3.
I watched the original 3 dinosaurs.
I've
I
never
watched
seen
the
a Jurassic
original
Park movie.
three.
Yo.
Good.
Yeah,
Missing
you don't need
out.
to.
I have.
No, at least on the first one. You need to watch
The
it.
best one is the one where the guy's like,
Oh.
see, no one cares." That one. That one's
You
it.
see, the
best
point of the
one
movie is not that it's a good movie. The point of the movie is that there's big, epic fucking dinosaurs on
Yeah.
the screen.
But Charlie just said
Yeah,
they
we've
look like
all,
shit.
we've already
This
already
was probably-
established.
No, they
this.
looked. They fulfilled the role that they needed to fulfill, and that
I
was
would
big,
also
epic, giant
say-
dinosaur.
I would also say this one's probably the least. Like, I barely remember the other ones, but this one was probably the least, to my memory, dinosaur centric. It was mostly people. There
Well,
was
yeah,
not
You
a lot
know,
of dinosaurs
It's Chris
at
Pratt
all.
You
putting
know,
his hand
I'm-
up in front of the dinosaurs.
I'm gonna go
and
ahead. I'm gonna
them.
go ahead.
Yeah.
And, I'm gonna go ahead and say something. They have not made any video games in the recent, in recent times, that have captured dinosaurs in a way that I like.
That's
oh,
Dinosaur Train.
What about Dino Crisis? I guess it's not recent. What about Dino
Dinosaur
Crisis,
Train
bitch?
on PBS.
Well,
Kids.
yeah, I said recent. I said recent.
Dinosaur Train on PBS Kids.
It's because there's not a big demand for dinosaur.
For dinosaur games. Most dinosaur games, I haven't. There is one that I haven't played that I haven't tried. I don't remember what it's called.
Have
Well,
you
that's
tried the
not-
Jurassic World like tycoon thing?
Yes, I have.
Have you tried that dragon game? That was a scam. They're kind of like dinosaurs.
Yeah, I have. I don't want to go into
Yeah,
that.
It was
yeah.
Did you
Spent a
lot of
donate to the
time on it.
Patreon, perhaps?
I've tried the Isle. That shit ain't fun. You just sit there for 6 hours and you wait.
Install
And
all
then you
400
die.
gigabytes of Ark Survival Evolved, and then
Charlie,
I
no,
have.
no,
It's
no.
play the
awful. I
worst
hate
game
Ark.
ever.
It's awful. It's so poorly on. I can run it too. It's not like I hate it because it's poorly optimized. I hate it just because it's a bad game. It's
It's a bad game,
I-
and it's poorly optimized.
optimized. Yep,
It's also just
exactly.
Dinosaur Rust, and Rust is already not
Ew.
fun.
I was
You
gonna
could
say,
play.
If I want to play
There's
Rust, I'm
probably
just
a
gonna go
Dragon
play
Ball game with
Rust.
dinosaurs in it. You can just play. that.
Actually, if I want to play Rust, I'm just gonna sit in a room with a neo-Nazi for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
sounds
it'll
about right.
achieve the same
I wanna-
effect.
If I want to play Rust, I'm just gonna get down on my hands and knees with no pants on and scrape across concrete for an hour straight.
Yup.
Concrete.
Yup.
I'm just gonna drag my knees on concrete until they're bleeding.
Ugh.
That'll take like a couple seconds.
No,
I
I've never
got-
played Rust, but is
I
that
got
what, is
thick
that what
knee
that's like?
skin. I
Oh,
left
was
myself
that?
open. Yeah, okay, there he is. I was waiting.
What's he
But-
got to say?
I be
huh?
doing hard work. I'm a hard worker.
You do hard work on your knees?
Yeah, often.
Meowbee.
Yeah, I'll be on my.
What are you
knees
working
all
with on
morning.
your knees that's so hard?
Oh damn!
Hold
I can't
down.
match. I can't match that. I'm too tired to keep that going. I'm just gonna say penis.
No,
Dude,
no. It's
I'm tired of.
yeah. Or what'd you say? Earlier episode.
Nickelodeon X
Ich-benign-
Smite
Ich-benign
collab.
penis. That's what you said.
Ich be nine.
Ich benign penis.
Yeah, sorry. The only good dinosaur character in any video game is Reptor from Killing Instinct.
Yes.
Killer Instinct.
I've never
He's
played
the
Killer
only
Dude.
good
Instinct.
dinosaur
Zach,
character.
Zach and I know a thing or two about.
I know a thing or three
Killer.
about Reptor.
King of the Ozone? No, that's SpongeBob. Never mind.
What?
There's like
Never mind,
another
never mind.
fighting game that's like a digitized fighter, that has a
Third
dinosaur.
Strike?
Mortal Kombat.
No, bitch. Third Strike does not have a dinosaur in it, and it's
Tekken
also
has
not
a
a,
bear.
it's also not even a digitized fighter.
Oh, wait. Soul Calibur has
It's
What's that
Tekken.
motherfucker?
Tekken has a bear.
no
Tekken has a bear.
Tekken has a dinosaur.
dinosaur.
Too.
Tekken has a
Uh,
dinosaur?
In the older games, it's the
Oh.
guy from the donkey video where he's like, I bet he
Oh,
can't
yeah.
guess the dinosaur from Tekken? Question
Yeah,
mark?
Soul
Maybe.
Calibur
I don't
has
know.
a lizard, like reptilian dude.
Nah,
remember
he
its
stands
name.
on two legs. It's different.
Oh, you mean like whole
Not
ass?
like a normal dinosaur. Like he's like a
Okay.
human with a lizard head. He doesn't count.
Damn it.
I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's like a really shitty fighting game. Like it's worse. It's one of the worst ones.
Oh, so
First Street Fighter?
Street
Mortal
Fighter
Kombat.
5.
Yeah, Street Fighter 5.
It's several magnitudes worse than Street Fighter 5.
Ooh, what about what
Magnitude.
about
Street Fighter,
DC
Street Fighter
versus
5
Mortal
isn't even that
Kombat?
bad compared to these games.
Have you seen the Injustice fighting games? They're pretty bad.
I don't fucking like them. Superman has
Yeah,
a
they kinda
move where
suck.
he could just like kill you like at a one button press.
He has a yeah. Are you talking about like the grab that he has?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a fucking
Yeah,
ridiculous
he dashes
fucking
to you
grab.
instantly, and he'll grab you, and he throws you down, and if you meter burn, he like zaps you,
Oh man,
and
I
it
think that's
knocks
what,
you up, and you can like chain off of it for like a minute.
that sounds like a horrible time. That's probably
Touch of
why
The
I
Injustice-
don't
Injustice,
play.
the Injustice link combos are fucking insane.
Well, yeah,
They are
because I actually,
stupid.
guys, believe it or not, I actually used to play fighting games. That was one of them, and that's one of
Yeah,
them that made me quit.
you should try again.
You should try again, but like
The
Guilty
worst.
Gear.
It's Killing Zone. That was the
Killing
game. It's got a
Zone?
cool
Killing Zone?
skeleton in it. I'm pretty sure
I-
there's a dinosaur in this game.
I
I'm
never
not
heard
sure.
of Killing Zone.
Well, yeah, that's because it sucks and no one remembers it.
Was
Guys,
it for like the
What's that?
TurboGrafx
What's
60
that
or
one
something?
guy called
No,
from
PlayStation.
Killing
Oh, it's
Killer
got a
Instinct?
funny box art.
What
Killer
one
Instinct?
guy?
The guy that you guys kept joking about. That was
Cinder?
me.
Cinder.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
on
the
Cinder.
green palette for Cinder. is
That's
the
me.
funniest
If you want to
fucking
see
guy.
what I look like, just launch up, fight Cade, and launch up Killer Instinct, and go to the green palette Cinder. You will see me. That's what I look like in real.
Yeah, that's
That
true.
is my boy.
Me.
Guys, this box art for Killing Zone is pretty quirky and breedable, if I may say so myself.
How would you describe?
You gotta get some better adjectives, bro.
Yeah, like, why would you describe
Why
a
would you say that?
breedable?
You say
Quirky,
that?
quirky is chill, but breedable, son?
You
I'm
just called a
sorry.
video game.
You're scaring
breedable.
me.
You're
Dog,
scaring me.
you
You might
call
need to go to a
yourself
mental
breedable. How
institution
am I
after saying that.
Y'all should put me in a zoo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put me
My
in a
name's
Knoxville
Logan.
Zoo.
Cool.
I didn't
I
know
told
he
her
did
I never
that.
knew he did.
I never knew he did.
I never knew
I
he
think my
did.
wife's cheating on me. She said I'll be home 10 to 15 minutes max. My name's Logan.
Wrong.
Oh, I don't have my.
He doesn't have his
That was
material
amazing.
ready. He doesn't have his
No.
material ready. He
No,
had his
I hit
scripted joke.
delete.
He had a scripted joke right there.
I have a-
Audience,
I
he had a
have a
scripted
delete.
joke.
I have at least 7 scripted jokes that I write down for every single episode.
Is that why you're so funny? You should be a stand-up
No.
comedian.
No, that's why he's so unfunny.
I go up to the mic as a stand-up comedian, and they're just I have a bunch of note cards, and they're all just previous Jerry Seinfeld jokes.
Yeah,
the
and then-
audience
Oh.
starts throwing full cups
Water
of
bottles.
soda at me
Oh yeah.
from
I'm sitting
McDonald's.
there.
They start throwing soup at him.
Throwing in fucking
Boiling hot
aubergines.
soup.
No, just cans of
No,
soup
it'd be funny
right
if
at his
they just
head.
dumped, like liquid on him, but it was like scalding hot, like tar and feathering.
They throw a full can of Campbell's tomato soup at me, and it leaves an indent.
There's this freaking there's this dude that I work with that for some reason, I don't, if you guys know it, I'm not surprised because like there are like a lot of instances where people will say it, but you know, like so I'm sitting there with barbecue sauce on my titties, like joke
Yeah.
format.
Yeah.
There's this dude that I work with. He will say it like every chance he gets for some reason,
Like a thick?
but like
Or-
I never found it funny. But one day, like a trash call was made, and we're sitting there throwing trash into the fucking compactor, and he gets on one knee and he's picking up strawberries because he dropped it, and he goes, "So I'm sitting there with barbecue sauce on my titties," and for some reason, something got into me, and I like was crying laughing at this joke. But like he said it how like you know how like Micah does the thing where he'll say a funny thing, but he won't like smile, laugh, like he'll just have like the same facial
like,
expression.
yeah,
He
the
had
big
that.
hair,
dry
yeah.
humor.
Yeah, he had that face, and it made it so fucking funny to me. And for the rest of the day, we just kept doing like fucking like stand-up comedian jokes, but all based around the so I'm sitting there with barbecue sauce on my titties fucking format.
He finally got to you after all this time. He
said-
made
he
you
was
into
like-
Guys,
him.
Yeah, it was like
Guys,
Stockholm
do you wanna know
syndrome.
what? Do you wanna know
Setting
where
up
my
where
humor
you
comes
think it's
from?
funny.
Where?
My humor comes from me, or how I prep for my humor is I go on YouTube.com. I crack my knuckles. I lean back in my chair. I put my hands on the keyboard, and then I type League of Legends into the search. And then that's these so unfunniest, unfun shit to watch that I'm forced to just make up humor.
You have to entertain yourself some other way.
Yep.
My humor, my sense of humor comes from like the old Left 4 Dead 2 animated skits for some reason. I was really into those, and like just old school C Nanner videos.
This guy
Like,
watched Red versus Blue and it had an
I
effect
did.
on him.
I did, and it did.
This
I
this
loved
guy
Red versus
watched
Blue.
this
I
this
absolutely
guy
adore that
watched
show.
this guy watches Ruby, and it had a profound effect on him.
No. We don't talk about
Ruby
Ruby.
did have a profound negative effect on me. Yeah.
I was gonna say if it's negative, then yeah, it's warranted.
It
But
gave
if
you
it's
brain
positive,
rot.
I have some sort of brain tumor now after watching the majority of that show. I haven't watched it all.
I have stage 4
Better
cancer,
that
and it's
way.
caused from Ruby.
I'll finish it. I'll finish it right now.
No, don't.
Ruby
This episode is
podcast.
sponsored by Ruby.
This
No.
episode is sponsored by Rooster Teeth. Go download Rooster Teeth on
And watch
Blow up.
Ruby.
Crazy part about Ruby is they got the self inserts to date the 14-year-old girls.
Yeah.
You can go.
I mean, boys.
Man, I love how that's a thing that in animation and just the entertainment industry is just like, yeah, we're just gonna make self inserts for the characters, for the writers, so they can date the minors,
My
the people who
favorite.
are under 18.
I think it's funny when a character isn't a self-insert, but everyone's like really adamant that it is. Like, Araki wrote Rohan in the JoJo, and everyone's like, "That's your self-insert, right?" And he's like, "No, it's not." I wish I was that cool, but that is not me. I'm not him.
Yeah, the characters manga guy, and they're like, man,
It must be him.
You're a
It's gotta be
manga
him.
guy. No, if anyone says self insert, he's Dio.
Yeah.
Think about it. He's a
Fucking
vampire.
imagine Araki comes out and he's like, yeah, Dio is my self-insert.
I am a vampire. You know, if he's gonna ever
He
come
would
out
totally
with
say
anything,
that in a
Yeah, he
interview.
would. He would be the one.
he's gonna be like, yeah, guys, Dio's my self insert, not because his character, because he's a vampire. If you
I'm
looked
pretty-
at that man's picture,
Yeah,
He
he does
is
not
not
age.
aged.
He's like 60, and he looks like
Araki
he's
looks
25.
good, bro.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he said he based Jonathan off of someone he knew,
Dang.
or like he got the name from him or something. Like there was like a local store, like it was like a small business, and like called Jonathan's or something, and that's where he got the name.
I'd love
That's
to go
awesome.
to Jonathan's.
divine inspiration for a legendary anime character.
He's a cool JoJo. I like him.
Yeah, Jonathan Joestar is pretty awesome. Now
Yeah.
Joseph is a
He's
different
funny.
fucking he's a different breed, dude. He's probably one of my part 2 and part 4 is probably all my like favorite parts of JoJo.
It's pretty good.
Where-
I like
What's
Is
y'all's?
Micah? Hey, is Micah said a word so far?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
talking.
He's just
Got a few
sleeping right
things.
now. He's
The
busy.
more people that are
He's
here, the harder it
shy.
is for me to say something.
Why?
Because anytime I think of something to say, two other people do.
Ooh.
They just
Almost
say-
guaranteed.
We're just you, but we
Here,
had
pass him the
speak
stick.
faster.
All right, now Micah has
Talking
the
stick.
talking stick, so
ahead.
no one else can talk, but Micah can. Here you go, Micah.
Hi everyone, thanks for tuning
All
in.
right, leave that silence in.
Yeah, leave it in.
Leave that-
Leave it in.
Actually, extend that silence.
Make
Make
it
it
like
All
when
I
it's
said is like whenever I think of something to say, so does someone else. So like I just don't say anything.
Okay, well, okay, I got a question for y'all. What's y'all's favorite like JoJo part, like of all time?
4.
7.
What?
Yeah,
I get to
or,
read
like,
7,
a
but I've
lot.
heard it's fucking awesome.
I haven't
It's
read.
Oh,
I haven't read
Pretty
7.
good.
Part
I haven't-
5 is my
I haven't
favorite.
read the manga at all.
7's
I've read the
pretty
manga
good.
through part 3. I was reading them online, like a
Yeah, yeah.
pirate.
The only
But the part 4 one just didn't work, and I never got it to work, so I didn't read it, and I stopped there.
I think it was
Fair
Vento
enough.
Rayo. Up until recently, it was the only one that you were like excusable to skip because of how bad the scans were, but they fixed it.
Well,
since
the
anime's
scan,
come
not
out.
only were the scans bad, the translation was so fucking bad. Like, the whole King Crimson doesn't make sense joke, it came from how shitty the translation was, where they were just having a hard fucking time
Oh yeah,
explaining
they,
the ability.
Wow.
So,
I
like-
watched the video
Yikes.
on that.
Like, the actual ability is super simple, it just skips time,
Yeah, it
so
just
it never
skips it.
happened. Like,
But-
that's really easy, it's like skipping ahead in a YouTube video, you're just in the future now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
But-
like, this fucking original translation by fans was so poorly done that no one knew what the hell that meant.
I love that.
Wow.
So
That's why you don't let fans do shit.
No, actually, you're wrong,
No,
because
you're
fans have the
wrong.
better translations
Yeah,
almost always.
Fan translations are
Oh.
pretty good most of the time.
because they're more likely to stay closer to the
Well, yeah,
base
I
material.
like when they
I-
say
I-
fuck.
edgy fan subs are hilarious. I think it's funny when Vegeta says fuck.
I love it, bro.
Speaking of funny, like awful translations, y'all ever watch like the dubbed version of Ghost Stories?
Well, no, that one was done on purpose.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
intentional. Oh,
Ghost,
okay.
that was
Story,
was
Ghost
like,
intentional.
what the
Stories in
fuck?
Japan was the biggest flop ever. So when they got it, they were just like, yeah,
You
just
don't
We
do
want
whatever
don't.
you-
They were like,
just,
they
just
they
do
said
whatever
we
you
don't
want.
care. Yeah, they said we don't care. This is done so bad that we do not care. We are not getting much
Oh,
money
damn.
out of this. We just want to, get a little bit more sales. So we're gonna have you dub
Yeah,
it.
so
do
that
it-
was just
do
the
whatever hell you
voiceover.
want.
That was just the voice actors, and they would go in and they would watch a scene, and then they would just make up their own lines as they went. It was basically just improv comedy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I was gonna say the comedy in that is fucking hilarious, but I didn't know that. That's kind of
Yeah, that's why
Well,
it's
that
like
explains why there's like a lot of like out of pocket jokes on there.
They mistranslated it to where they just kept saying retard and bitch and cunt and stupid slut all the time on
Made
accident.
racist remarks.
that.
Yeah.
Think of a big black
Yeah,
man
part 5's
chasing
my
you.
favorite part. Although Yoshikage Kira is my favorite in the whole series.
Wait, what was
Oh.
your favorite part? I'm sorry.
Oh,
Part
he likes
5.
5,
Part
but he
5?
likes
Oh.
Kira the most.
I haven't
of the
seen
villains.
That
5 or
character-
read 7
Kira,
or finished
Kira,
6, but
we should watch 5.
Dude,
Yeah,
please, oh my
yeah.
fuck.
Five is
I would
so
be
It's
down
good.
with
it's
5.
really good.
5
It's
is
so
really
good. It makes me want to cry, bro.
5
Yeah,
is
Micah, we should
phenomenal.
watch it.
Bruno,
Five is
one of my
so
favorites.
good.
Kira is Araki's favorite villain, and Josuke
Dude,
is
he's
Araki's
so
favorite
cool.
JoJo, and Rohan's clearly his favorite character. He kind of really had sex
really
with
went
himself
hard
when
on
he wrote
4.
that part.
Wait, hold on, my food's here. I will be right back. Like 2 seconds.
Oh. Food
Alright, I'm
alert.
pausing, I'm
food
pausing the
alert.
recording. I'm pausing.
Food alert. Food alert.
Bag alert, major bag,
Make your bag
alert.
alert. So wait, you're paused right now?
No, I was joking.
I also really
Okay.
like the the
Joke.
stands in part 5. Part 5 has some
Yeah.
cool stands. Narancha's
They-
stand is so awesome.
Narancha's like kind of the least interesting one, actually.
I like
Oh.
I like pretty
It's
much
just a
all of
fucking
them.
airplane, dude.
I think that's kind
Yeah,
of cool.
but Yeah, but what do you know about Cream Starter?
Cream Starter is
That's
kind of cool. I
Cream
like
Starter
Hot
is just
Pants.
flesh.
Yeah.
Her
Comes out of a
standability is
perfume bottle.
flesh. Yeah. I really I like some of the stands because they go back to being like, oh wow, look, they're really simplistic.
I don't like that. I like it when they're fucked up and evil.
Remember my
Well, I mean,
Pokimane
yeah,
gag?
but
Your
Yeah.
Pokimane gag?
I will never
Yeah,
forget the
look
time
at
I walked
General
in on
right
you.
now.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit was pretty genius, honestly.
Oh yeah, I saw that on Instagram.
Oh wow. What the
Yeah, no,
hell?
the
don't
Micah,
remember the Pokimane
He got a
Pokimane gag is like
bando.
the funniest shit ever.
Okay,
But
Charlie, I
what
don't
was
think you
it?
were there, but
No.
basically we would go for like walks around Micah's neighborhood sometimes, like
Almost of
really
the
late at
time.
yeah, like pretty much every time we were
this.
there. So we would do it really late at night. So it was like probably 1 a.m. when we were outside, and probably like 1:30 to 2 when we got back. So
Oh.
Micah didn't go on this walk. I don't remember the reason, but he set up a bit where, like, as Max and I walked in, we were the first to get back.
Yeah, because we were racing. We raced back and we made it there
Yeah,
first.
Yeah, y'all always raced like every time we got close to the house.
I like running.
Me too. It was pretty awesome.
Oh, I'm not dogging her. I thought it would be funny.
Yeah,
'cause-
but like as we got in there, Micah just had a video pulled up on his Xbox, so it was like on the fucking flat screen TV in the living room, and it was just Pokimane Thicc moments.
Yeah.
So it was just like every time
Oh my
Pokimane's
God.
ass was visible on screen in a stream.
Bro, cause like I remember I made it there first and I sprinted inside and I froze at the front door and Zach he didn't slow down, so he kind of like bumped into me. He was like, what's the hold up?" And then we just froze looking at the TV and Micah was just looking at us, not smiling. And I fucking died.
Yeah, it was really fucking hilarious.
Oh my god.
Genius bit.
My
Yeah.
favorite Micah moment was whenever he invited me to, it was like back in 7th grade, so it was like his old house where he had like a huge ass basement to himself pretty much, and he had like the Xbox One down there and everything. Zach, I don't know if you remember this, but like um it was his birthday party and it was me, Austin Hammertree, and you.
Bleep that out. Just kidding. Who cares?
Oh yeah, I just did that. Oh
Come on, guys.
wow. Well,
Bleep that out,
anyway,
Austin.
Remember to read back.
Kill yourself, kill yourself, kill yourself, kill
Why?
yourself.
Alright, you're booted off the
Micah's been taken to
podcast.
saying kill yourself a lot recently. I wonder
Hey,
if it's
I have
projection.
to.
It
I
is.
accidentally told my boss that.
Micah,
You
let's
did
go on.
not do that.
I did.
He's chill with his boss.
Hey,
Micah,
They have a
let's,
good
Oh, I
relationship.
didn't know you chill like that.
Micah,
I
you
didn't
said
sorry, I didn't know you chill like that.
Man,
Like-
that reminds me of something. We were playing Sea of Thieves earlier the other day, and there was 2 Reaper emissaries fighting each other. We were shooting at one of them, and they started screaming, and we stopped what we were doing.
He's like, shoot the other galleon!
Yeah, shoot the other galleon, and we shot at him like right as he was saying it. We hit him once, and he started screaming, and then you know.
Yeah, he said
Oh,
shoot
you
the
didn't
other
know chill
galleon,
like
and
that.
I went in game chat and I was like, I didn't know you were chill like that. We'll help you. He didn't say
But,
anything else after that. He ended up abandoning us and cashing
Oh.
out.
Yeah, he ended
But-
up cashing out.
So, Micah, you said you are projecting? You want to kill yourself? What's going on, buddy?
yeah.
Wait,
What's
wait,
going
wait,
on?
wait,
Yeah.
wait. Hold on.
Let's
Let
have
me
a
finish
live
this
therapy
memory because
session.
it's a
Okay.
really fun
Okay, no one's
memory
like,
I
let me
have with
finish this
Micah.
memory before you kill yourself.
Yeah, please.
This is
I'll
really
speak of this
important.
at your eulogy too.
This is really important.
So,
Okay.
I just remember we were like, or Austin Hammertree, of course, was just like making like, oh, so you gay? And I'm like, no. And making just those types of remarks throughout the whole night. But I remember we did like the most.
Then Micah
Well-
just kissed him on the lips. It
Yeah,
was
Micah
really
just
out of,
kissed him,
it was
yeah.
like straight out of
Yeah,
left field. I didn't
I'm
expect
sorry
him
for
to
that.
do
I
that.
didn't know how I felt yet, so I was projecting.
I didn't know I was gay yet.
But no, I think the funniest memory I had of that night was specifically we went on Omegle and there was this dude who was like, of course, jerking off, but like for some reason we wouldn't leave, and he got really uncomfortable and just left. Like, because we were just like pretty much degrading him. We were like, "Oh, look how small your penis is! Oh!" and we just and he just left. And we
You
were like,
fucking
"Oh, high
dogged
five,
on the
guys,
Omega
yeah,
jack off guy until
yeah!"
he
And we were like all high fiving each other.
left.
That's
And
the
Yeah,
guy
we
you
made it.
remember?
yeah,
There's like two more memorable guys in my opinion from that night. Number one, the guy who saw my like kind of like stepdad
Number
at the
one.
time, and he was like, "Yo," and my stepdad he delivered pizzas, so he was like wearing the
yeah,
pizza
we also got, like-
uniform.
we also
He's
got like
Papa
pizzas for
John's.
ourselves.
That's not relevant.
No,
That's
but that
not
was
right.
another favorite.
We
part of the
also
night.
had pizzas. You know the
We
thing?
also had
that
pizzas.
So,
you
Michael, when are you
eat
killing yourself?
tomorrow.
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 What's
I'm go-
wrong, buddy? Let's
I'm
have
gonna
a live
work. I'm gonna work a
therapy
one
session.
shift at the car wash, and then I'll be like, not for me. And then I'm gonna
I'm
hop.
done.
If you get in like between the cars of the car wash, you'll die. So I'll do that.
That's like a Breaking Bad reference.
So
Oh, is
Oh.
that you're depressed because you have a job now?
yeah.
Damn.
Welcome to life.
Welcome to the
But
job.
no, I remember like going to Micah's house and just having the absolute fucking blast. That's also where I discovered Life is Strange for the first time.
It's where he discovered he was gay.
Yeah. Well, no, I discovered I was straight because Austin Hamilton kind of was.
I
just
told
like, "You're
Caden
gay?"
he couldn't come to my house because he was gay like one time, and he thought I meant it.
Yeah, I was like, what?
He thought it was
Dude.
serious.
Well, apparently,
I didn't know you chill like that.
Apparently,
Hey,
I
take
was
care, bro.
gay.
Not gay, but he was just like he didn't like me because apparently what I heard from the grapevine is that like he would.
He's
leave
afraid of
origin-
bi-curious 14-year-olds.
Yeah, he did not like he did not like me because I was bi-curious, and so I was like more bi-furious. You know what I'm saying? And
Fuck you.
Right.
Fucking terrible.
but no, I think that's where I really started like to get close with y'all, and I'll never forget that night. I love y'all. Moral of the story.
Moral.
Moral of the
Moral.
story: I'm not gay, and
Guys, if you didn't get the hint already, I'm
Thoughts
straight.
thoughts of the story. Prayers.
Thoughts and
Instincts and
prayers.
curses.
Micah House was a very great time.
I liked it when his basement wasn't done and you could bring the toilet from the bottom upstairs.
Yeah, we used it as a chair.
what?
Whenever there were too
No.
many people, we would use it
There
as
was
a
just
chair.
a toilet that wasn't connected to anything, and we just brought it upstairs one
Just a
time.
I
loose
still have
toilet.
Into the living room.
I still have the picture of Connor sitting on it.
Me
in,
too,
like, the
it's
middle of
somewhere.
You
Oh.
just-
Oh, wait, that reminds me. Okay, one more story. I'm so sorry. There was this. Okay, so one night, it was me, Seth, of course, Micah, Max, Kobe. I think Matthew was there. There was a bunch of us that went and slept over at Micah's house one night, and so we all had started laying down and everything. I think Austin, Micah was like somewhere else, but like it was me, Matthew, Kobe. I think Max was in the living room as well. I'm not sure, and Seth. And so like I remember we were just watching goofy ass videos, and then I fall asleep. But then I wake up, and Seth is getting like dressed at like 2 a.m. to like go somewhere. And I wake up and I ask him, I was like, "Where are you going?" He was like, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it."
Don't worry about it.
And like he legitimately leaves the house at like 2 a.m. I don't know where he went, but like he sent me a snap like maybe 2 hours later because I was just kept up. I was spooked. I was like, "Where the fuck did he go?" Like he just left, and he sent me a picture with the description of I'm in the Beamer with heavy hip hop music playing and pretty much him hotboxing the fucking car. And he comes back at like 6 a.m. He opens the door. And he's like, "What's up?" I'm like, "Where did you go?" And he was like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about
Don't
it."
worry about it.
You know how Seth is a fucking mischievous little bastard.
As was revealed
just-
in the last episode. Or maybe the one
Yeah.
before that. Who
No, the
knows?
one before that, where he like shit himself.
Where he pooped in his pants and then cried.
Oh,
Dude, I was laughing so hard whenever you were telling that story.
No,
that
that's a
my
secret.
boss. No, that's a secret. But like, he just left in the middle of the night, didn't say a word to anybody. I think Micah's mom was like, "What the fuck?" By like morning, I can't remember exactly, but like, it was just odd because I woke up and he was just staring me down while getting dressed, and I was like, "What are you doing? Don't worry about it. Don't worry
See,
about it."
my mom would not have noticed or cared, but however, she would care. Remember the time Matthew's mom pulled up in the
Yes,
middle of the
bro.
night, bro?
Oh
Banging on the
yeah.
door like we're about to get fucking murdered.
Yeah.
I did not even know
What
about it.
the
I just
fuck
woke
happened?
up. Yeah, bro, that was crazy. Apparently,
Okay,
Matthew told his dad,
Matthew-
but he was high, so like he didn't tell his mom.
Yeah, no, he got like fucked up with his dad, and his dad never told his mom, pretty much. And like, she was like, "Where the fuck's my kid, son?" And then like, dad's like, "Oh, he's at Micah's house, bro."
Then she
Oh.
killed him. She
Yeah.
busted down the door and shot Micah 46 times.
Like 4 a.m.
I remember it so surreal because I was like sleeping on the sofa.
I think I heard about this. I don't think I was there for
Man,
this.
Bro, despite all the fuckery with Seth, he killed me like with humor. He said some of the
Oh, yeah.
funniest shit ever.
Man, I remember the first time I slept over at Micah's house. We watched the horror movie.
It's rubber.
It's like rubber, yeah. And then at night, I was like, I gotta go. And then
And then you came back because you saw a tire on your car, and you're like, "Oh shit!"
Oh shit! No, I was just like, I gotta go, and then I like drove off. I got halfway through the neighborhood, and then I realized it was like a 30-minute drive back to my house for me to just wake up in the morning and then have to go straight because we were doing something that day immediately after.
So you turned around and came back?
So I just turned around and came back. I knocked on his door, and I'm like, yeah, I thought it over a little bit more. I might as well
Awesome.
just stay.
See, that's my move, my play. I've always done that. Just go somewhere, get fucked up,
I'm back.
maybe pass out for a little while, or don't, and then just go home. Like just for no reason. Like people will reason with me for like an hour. Like, why are you leaving? Why do you need to leave? What is there at home?
It legitimately pisses me
It's
off.
just
when you
it's just because Charlie really likes driving drunk.
he loves. He has not stacked
Love
up.
Now maybe we
driving.
shouldn't say that on the podcast. I don't know.
No, he gets drunk off of buffalo wings. It's not the same.
And I drive.
Have you seen the
home.
video where it's
My
like
drive.
drunk drivers just like existing, and the guy goes to like grab his like bottle of water, but it like clips and it turns into a pair of car keys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then everyone in the comment section is like, sober drivers cause more crashes.
They do
Facts.
they do it all the time.
I think we should legalize drunk driving.
No.
75% of car crashes are from sober drivers. Coincidence?
I think not.
It's not.
Drive drunk.
It's literally not. Drive drunk.
Drive drunk, crash into a tree, fly out, die.
I hope that little bit right there sets us back for getting a sponsor by like 4 months.
I haven't considered that. You think anything we've said on here has prevented us?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
However,
I
boner
think-
pills are still part of the equation.
We can still get the boner pills, maybe. I don't know. I feel like a
Hoping
shitty
for Adam
bottom
and
of the
Eve.
barrel. I think a bottom of the barrel mobile game wouldn't care.
Raid
Oh,
Shadow.
They don't
Legends.
speak English. They
be like,
speak
Exactly. They don't
Hebrew.
know what the fuck we're saying.
Yeah, hold on.
Raid Shadow
I'll
Legends
be-
is an
I will
Israeli
be
game,
right
Micah.
back and I will set the record.
No way.
It
I
is.
know,
No,
Look
really,
it up.
that's funny.
Look it up.
Look it up.
I don't need to look it up.
I thought you said wake up.
It is.
There you
Wake
go.
up.
Now you see.
They make all of the games.
So let me set the record on Chinese mobile games and how they market to the U.S. audience. or the
Porn,
Chinese
titties,
audience.
boobs.
Well, what they do,
Drunk driving.
sex.
Drunk
what
driving.
they do is this
What
is
they
really
do
funny.
is they
is
tell
they'll
you to
hire,
play the game.
Well,
They
they'll
do,
hire
is what they
people.
do.
They'll hire people like that are not Chinese, obviously, to come in and advertise the game to make it look like it's like a worldwide thing that everyone around the world plays their game. But then instead of like they'll bring them in and they'll have them read off the bit, but if their voice isn't
What
just
they do
right,
is they
they'll
pay
dub
people to
over.
advertise
They'll
for
get
the
some.
game.
Shut the fuck up! I'm speaking here, buddy. I'm gonna have to kiss you on the lips. They hire another person to go back over the thing and dub over it, but it's like the most monotone shit ever.
I saw one that was like they had very obviously just conscripted one of the Chinese people that work in the office.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. That's one of them.
Yeah, that's one of them. No. I saw an ad for Ebony.
That's the exact game you always see in those ads. I've seen enough of their videos. Today, I'm gonna play it. To be honest, I've got to use my brains to play this.
They took a video of one of the Chinese dudes in the office, and they like deep faked like a white guy over the Chinese guy.
They deep fake.
Yeah, well that was an example. If you watch that video closely, that video's been dubbed over.
You don't have to watch that
it
closely.
That video's been
pretty
dubbed
obvious.
over, and it's fucked up. They
Yeah,
do that a
they-
lot.
They
I
just
have to use my brains to play this.
they just fucking
Oh, I failed
deep
again.
faked
Now I
a
lost my
Western like a
treasure.
white dude over a Chinese dude's face.
It's really fucking funny.
That's awesome. Oh, that shit's hilarious.
It's really genius. I think every company should try that.
Well, the thing is, it costs them like $0 to do shit like that.
Yeah, that's why every company should do it. 0 expenses.
Okay, so this is
Man,
brought
this
up-
picture of Pokimane, bro. Like, oh,
I know.
fuck,
Dude.
man.
Oh, I know.
What's
Can we all have a
ad that you've seen?
funny what?
A funny like what was like one of the funniest mobile game ads that you've seen? in
The
recent
ones for like the fucking
Seen the one where I dubbed over it? I like that one.
Yeah,
the
I was about to
house
say-
game where it's like the bitch that's pregnant or whatever, and then her husband leaves.
And
or
then he
whatever.
hits her. He's
Yeah.
like, bitch, you can't get pregnant. Then he hits
My
her.
favorite ones so far are the ones for either strategy games, like military-based strategy games, or
Oh,
like
those are
Dislight, because they all follow the same structure.
Fucking dislike.
Well, they all follow the same structure. Sorry, Dislight. I'm gonna
No, I
take
s-
our sponsorship. But they all do this thing where they're like, yes, you are going to need to back off. I have 4 million power. And then they're like, "Aw," and then it just cuts to like the very next day or something, and they're like, "What? How do you have 9 million power?" And they're like, "Well, that's easy. I used my dislike points to increase my character's power." And they're like, "Please teach me." And then they're like, "No."
That's like the
I
one
saw
I got.
one, and it was like
They're
a
all like that. I just saw one.
looping.
Go on.
It was like a looping GIF ad, and it's just like lewdly clad, horribly 3D rendered woman with big butt, and it's just like press the button, and the button just says punish.
Yeah, that's a classic. That's a classic one.
That's pretty good.
I saw one that was like 2 military guys, and there was like this big buff military guy, and he's like, "Hey, back off of my tent." And he's like, "But this is my tent." And he's like, "No, you can't beat me. I have 4 million power." And then a black guy comes up, and he's like, "You can't beat him."
Oh my
And then it cuts to the same structure that I was just talking about, where like the little guy is sitting at the tent, and the big buff guy shows up, and he's like, "Hey, get away from my tent." And then the black guy shows up, and he's like, "No, you can't beat him." And then he gets on his phone, and he sees his like army blowing up, and he's like, "How did you do that?" And he's like, "Well, I picked the Stalin howitzer bomb fuckery, so I can blow you up and you explode." And he's like, "Oh, no!" And then it's like, "Download military now."
There was one, I don't remember the name of the ad. It was like something 1914. It's basically just Hearts of Iron. And it was like, you know, in this game, you wouldn't want to play as Chile because Chile is a very long country, and it's gonna be really hard to defend because you start at war with the guys next to you, and it's gonna be impossible to take back your provinces if one gets captured. And it's just like, yeah, but the entire time they're trying to say the name of their game's ad 40 billion times. It's like every other. It's Supremacy 1914. In Supremacy 1914,
You
can
don't want
play
to
as
Chile, because in Supremacy 1914, they're
14.
gonna come kill you in
Yeah,
1914.
Yeah, it's so stupid. And it's like the stupidest ad ever. It's
You know
like,
what?
I'm not gonna buy Hearts of Iron 4 on the phone. I'm just gonna play Hearts of Iron 4 on my computer.
You know who's not gonna be Supreme on 1912?
What?
Chile.
Yeah.
No.
Because they're so hard to defend.
Yeah,
once
think
the
about it. They're
province
already
gets
at
taken,
war.
They can't get it back.
They're already at war with the guy next to him. And if you lose one of your
Yeah.
providences, dude, you'll be providenced out for 4,000 trillion years.
It'll be really hard to take it back.
Yeah, good luck getting that shit back.
Good luck getting that shit back.
Their armies are
good luck
stretched
getting
thin
Norway
from having
back.
to protect all the land.
Good luck
It's a
getting Norway
line.
back.
Good luck getting your weed
Good luck
back.
getting Norway back.
Look at your weed back.
Good luck getting Norway back. Good luck getting Norway back.
You guys heard about that Crusader Kings
Good luck.
game?
No.
What the hell is
Okay,
that?
cool.
What the hell is that?
The hell is that? I don't even know.
Oh, you mean
hell
Crusader
is that?
Kings 3, that game on the Xbox?
The game,
You mean that Let's Play game?
You mean that game that one dude Let's played and then he got the mod for it?
The
Fallout
2
mod? Yeah.
The Fallout 2 mod.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
Guys,
It looked like a whole
Castle
other
Riders
game.
is on Steam.
I know, it's crazy.
Guys,
It's crazy what you could do with that engine.
It's crazy what passes for a video game in circa 2012, because Castle Miner
In
Z is
Such
not very
Supremacy
good.
1940. It's crazy what Count
I have a grudge against Micah for making me play Castle Miners.
I'm sorry, that actually made my head hurt. Like, actually, I had to take a break. Like, we got done playing, I was like, alright, I'll be back.
It ruined this day.
I laid down.
The highlight of the whole fucking game was when I got a rocket launcher just randomly and I shot Micah with it. And he blew
That
up.
made me mad. Because I would
That
never
made
do
you
that to
mad?
you.
I think I
You'd
gave
never
the
do that
rocket
to me.
launcher to you. I think I gave you the rocket launcher. I'm like, guys, who wants this rocket launcher? And you're like, ooh, and you grabbed it.
You grabbed the Dave rocket
Ooh.
launcher.
You blew up Micah.
Did me shooting you with a rocket launcher, did that contribute to you having to go lie down?
No, it was the audio that made me lie down. You know the zombies that don't stop
fucking
screaming?
That stupid dragon is the worst thing in any video game. It's
Hey, don't you dog on that dragon, dog.
That dragon
Alright?
fucking sucks. It just like zeroes in on you from like 3,000 feet away and it just shoots you with the biggest fireball ever.
Just
And
be
it blows
faster.
up everything around you.
Why are you defending
shit is
Castle Miner
stupid.
Z, bro?
Yeah, stop defending Castle Miner Z. Hop off that game's dick and realize what's real for a second.
That game is real. If there's no fans, then I'm dead.
Y'all ever
If
play
Castle Miner
Broforce?
Z, Castle Miner Z. Yeah, I love Broforce.
Broforce is one of my favorite
We
games
should
ever.
play it again.
I'd love to
Broforce
play
is
that shit.
irrelevant to what we're talking about right now.
Yeah, but it's
Alright.
cool.
Talk
Damn it.
about something good like
There's a
Talk
podcast.
about
We
Dan
talk
Mind
about
Danganronpa.
shit.
Test. Mind
Talk
Test
about
or...
Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair.
No, that's not Minecraft related.
Talk about Danganronpa 3.
I haven't played that. I've only played one case in Danganronpa 2, and it was really long, so I like took a break from the game because of how fucking
Forever.
long it was.
Forever. You took a break forever.
Well, you know,
Yep.
Danganronpa 2 is 40 hours
Yeah,
long.
no, it took 6.5 hours for me to get through the first
It's
case.
a that's
It's
a
a
that's a
long
work
fucking
week.
thing.
You just gotta play for 8 hours each day.
That's why they could
I-
not turn it into an anime. It was too long. It just wasn't
Too
possible.
long. The
But didn't
first
they
episode
actually
is the
turn it
one time
into
in the
an
whole
anime?
anime. I don't think they did. They turned 3 into one now. But
Elijah, you're really dogging on me when you have not said a single thing.
he's hitting his microphone. Leave him alone.
Hey, so this is me in post, and I don't know what happened at this, like, around this part. I don't know if it was my cat, like, scratching on my desk and it just sounded like this, or if I had, like, some sort of attack and I just decided to destroy my desk or my microphone arm and tap the shit out of it. I really don't know what happened. Sorry. Yeah, so even in this recording, for some reason, you can hear me tapping. I think there's really something truly wrong with me. I'm gonna go to the doctor and find out what happened.
I think Ace Attorney's paced really well, though. You get in the first case in Ace Attorney 1, there's a guy named Frank saw it because he's the witness. Yeah, and then you're like, you did it, right? And he's like,
No.
what? And then he throws his hair at you and you win.
Oh, dude.
It's really well paced
Easy
and
wig.
awesome. And then the person who gave you the tutorial dies immediately after. That's how you do a game intro. Same for Mega Man X. That's how you do it.
What about Mega Man Zero? I heard you like that game.
That game is fucked up. It is so fucked up. Why'd they make that? It's like some sick prank.
Info dump about Mega Man real quick.
Yeah, so it all started when Dr. Light started to create 8 robot masters to help around the city in the year 2000X, and he made a household robot named Blues, but his energy was fucked up and he ran away. And then he made 2 more robots called Rock and Roll, but Dr. Wily was jealous, so he took control of the robot masters and turned them against him, which led Dr. Light to turn Rock into Rockman or Mega Man if you're white. And Mega Man beats the Robot Masters, which are technically his brothers, and steals their powers to beat Wily. And Wily says he'll never do it again, but he actually does it 11 more times.
Hey, what's fresh women?
What the fuck does that mean?
What's that?
I hate you. Stop talking about if anybody I ever meet ever mentions again, like when you open up Steam and like the shittiest porn game ever is on the trending tab that they force on there with cheats and hacks. If you bring it up, you're a bitch.
I don't even see that shit. Oh, never mind. There it is.
What are you talking about? The only porn game I know about being on the front page is Fuda Fix Dine and Dash.
No, that's a good one.
Fuda Fix Dick Dine and Dash.
That isn't 3D and stupid.
This is definitely the most Unity 3D porn game I've ever seen. Holy shit, he's got a Vespa. I should download this.
Zach, as someone who's seen like a trillion of those and refuses to play any of them, I feel like I have to play one of them eventually for like sport, you know.
For sport.
But yeah, that one is actually pretty good looking compared to most. The fresh woman one, yeah, it's actually not that bad looking. They can get so foul. They can get so evil.
Stupid they look. I use Steam. I've seen them.
No, there's hidden ones.
I fucking.
Most of them don't make it to Steam. They don't make it.
They don't make it.
My favorite Steam game is the Russian one where it's like buff gay prison.
Here's
I don't know what the
fighter
title
games
is.
due to your recent playtime and other 2D fighting games, and then they're like DNF Duel, Multiverses. Pick one. That's it.
DNF Duel.
Guys,
sorry, you gotta.
Can we play?
You gotta go play DNF Duel, or you gotta go play.
Dr. Alabaster was re-downloading Sea of Thieves, and then he left forever.
What the fuck? What a cunt.
And he left forever.
He showed up at my house while he was in the Discord voice chat, and then he turned around, looked at me with like a longing look, and then said goodbye. And then everything turned white, and I never saw him again after that.
Everything turned white.
We should, yeah.
Did he go boing?
Yeah, and then I threw him at a dumpster, and he made a boing sound.
And I pulled out my bottle of my glass of wine and sloshed it around.
And then I had a glass of wine, and I was wearing a suit, like a very nice tailored suit. It was all black. And then I look down in my really tall tower that's like, it shouldn't be that high up. It's against some sort of code. And then I looked down on the window to the dark New York City as it was storming, but I was above the clouds, and I just sloshed around my wet red wine in my glass, and I
My
just
wet
sighed.
Fine.
And then after
Pet
you
my
said
fluffy cat.
after you sighed, you
My
said,
It has
"I
an
gotta
eye
go get
patch.
some wine for my bitch wife."
You think Dr. Alabaster would like do any of that?
No.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah?
actually, I ended up getting wine for my bitch wife that night. I even had a glass
Wow.
of it.
Wow.
Wow.
So your wife's a bitch?
It was my
Yeah.
mother.
What does that
So you just
imply
want your
about
mom-
you?
Yeah, that's kind of
It's a-
weird. Why would you say
Yeah,
that?
why'd you call your mom a bitch?
Why'd you call your mom your wife?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's kind of
that's the
odd,
part
dog.
concerning.
That's like, dude, get help, die.
You know, Ethan just sent this
Aiden,
picture
you
to
are
the.
not
Ethan sent
okay.
this picture to one of the chats that we're in. So, Micah, I'm gonna do the thing.
I've
real
already
quick.
seen it. It's really funny.
No. Just put this on the screen, but for 1 second. Like, not even a second. Like a second. Like 1 frame. Put this on the
This
screen.
is not the
just
one I
flash
thought
it.
you would have picked. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, just flash it for like a second.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, cool.
I've looked at too many naked things. I'm gonna have to like put GTA 4 gameplay over this. I think. So
What, are you recording your screen?
Well, yeah, I always use OBS to record.
Yeah, he was looking at
You-
Pokimane Nudes, real.com XXX.
I was looking
You
at
know,
the
I host
this,
that
the
website,
one
actually.
Steam game, the fresh. I was looking at that. I was looking
Fresh Women. What a fucking stupid title.
I've seen worse.
I think
they're
Frida
fresh.
Fix Dick Down and Dash is a better title.
That is a banger title. There's a reason
That
we
is a
talk
pretty good
about it.
title. That is a pretty banger title. Get it? Banger.
Get it? Get it? Dick
don't
in your
get it.
ass.
Raw dogging ya. I don't know why I said that. I take that back.
Oh, he takes it back.
You know,
All this.
Rare should make more video games.
No.
Stick with Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
They're busy making like really minor adjustments to Sea of Thieves.
They're like, that's right, you could buy a ship now.
They're remastering Banjo.
They had to delay that update. I don't really know how, but they did.
Because they're a
Wait, they
little
delayed that
silly.
update?
It's out. It's been out for a long time.
No, I
Yeah,
said
it's
they
out
delayed
now.
it like. Well, yeah.
They did
what?
delay the update, though. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know how that happened.
They probably like, oh shit, we actually have to do
There's
something.
also been talks for like ever of them adding the Man of War, and they haven't done it yet.
They will
Well,
never,
here's the
he
thing.
said.
You know the private server thing? They were like they started testing it in 2020. Do you know what year it is?
It is 20.
No, I
2024.
don't know.
Do you know what year it is? You know what it
I
is? It's
didn't-
current year.
It's
No,
20XX.
It's
Hey.
current
Also,
year.
something I'm gonna go ahead and drop right now. We may or may not be streaming our D&D sessions here soon. So if you guys wanna get that in, if you guys wanna watch those, and
Not
kind of
here. On
Not
Twitch,
here.
dude. On
On Twitch
twitch.com
TV.
/FortniteBenny.
Yeah, you go to twitch.com / it's either the Gigabusters or twitch.com / Big Stinker 931. I don't know if I'm gonna do it on my personal or the Gigabusters account yet. I still got some setting up to do, but it's in the works.
Hell yeah. I'll have to start watching the streams now.
It's in the works. It'll
It's
be
in
the
the
first
works.
stream because there isn't streams. Let's see, they haven't streamed it. Well, there was one.
They've streamed several times.
The
I've
Gigabusters is
I've streamed a
done
few times.
things.
Yeah.
Who are the
Also, very erratic schedule, but I do stream on there every once in a while. By very erratic, I mean I'm lazy and I don't always want to stream.
No.
So you don't want to be like XQC and stream like 20 hours a day?
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I
It's not
fucking
fun.
hate XQC. If you hear this
I fucking
XQC,
hate-
you a bitch.
I fucking hate Asmongold. Do you see the way he smiles?
Bruh. Have you seen Asmongold's room? Holy shit. Holy
You should
fuck.
watch. You should watch. I think his name's Desync, or he does the Esmond Goyle thing on YouTube.
Wait, hold on. Is that
Where
the
he-
same
where
guy
he-
that did the Tom Cruise deepfake?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, yeah. I love that dude. It's just like the most absurd, loud video. Like 30 fans turned on. The FBI broke down his door. There was a bomb that exploded near his house, and just it was really
Yeah, and
loud.
he hasn't posted anything since, so he
Yeah,
was
since.
actually probably getting raided by the FBI.
Yeah, he's like, we've been compromised. We've been
He appears.
compromised."
He comments on YouTube videos. People react to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
He just doesn't post. He's
he
keeping
just
shit
doesn't
up.
He hasn't posted anything in a while.
You know, I haven't heard Zane's fan in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just kicked on, and it's still going though.
Is it ballin'?
Yeah, it's awesome.
You know, like the
It's
Logic
awesome.
song?
It's keeping my room cool.
Hey,
And it ain't even it ain't even pushing air on me anymore. I got it set up so it pushes all of the air right onto my bed. So when I sleep, I can put the blankie over me and the
Sleep
perfect
cozily.
temperature. Yeah.
That's what I do. I have my fan like directly at the end of my bed, so that way I can like twinkle or not twinkle my toes, like curl my toes together, like
You
Drake.
wiggle your little toes, and then
Yeah,
I can
wiggle my
come up
little
from under your
toes.
bed when you're asleep and get a good smell.
I would ask you to cuddle me at that point. Come on, dude.
Sorry.
Okay, whatever. What?
We're clicking
So,
delighted you, King, to join our flock. However, at this moment in time, your skills aren't the secret recipe that the Colonel is looking for.
Stop reading your KFC rejection letter.
If I got hit with that, I would probably
that
kill
is?
myself, I think.
Your secret recipe is just not what we're looking for.
That secret
Like,
sauce you got, stash it away.
You
Not
can't do
ours.
that. You
That
just
would-
can't.
That would definitely start some sort of Joker arc in me, I think.
That
I
would
would just
be-
I would just start causing problems in the city.
Oh my god, that's oh fuck.
You think
I
that's what happens
I
if you
gotta
apply
reject
at Discord and they turn you down? They're like,
Ah,
sorry.
sorry, gamer.
Dude, what is the little
Sorry.
Discord guy called? The Wumpus.
Wumpus,
Sorry, we're
yeah.
wumping our Wumpers right now, crying for you, buddy. Yeah, I don't know if we
See-
can hire you.
No, I think it would be more like, oh, sorry about that, but your gamer score just isn't high enough to be selected
up
for the
to our
position that
par.
you applied for. Maybe if you keep grinding out some of those hours, you might just be able to squeeze your way in the future. Happy gaming.
Happy trails.
That's like exactly what
gamer.
it'll be like.
Zach,
They would
oh,
fucking
wait,
do that.
Zane, you could
What?
try to get a job at Discord. Why don't you do it?
No, I don't want to get a
What do
job.
you
Just-
at
even do?
Discord.
What do you even do if you work for Discord? You just make.
I
the
would
Discord...
server maintenance. That would
Yeah.
be it. Server and network maintenance to make sure this.
We gotta know it that, like, either you get a job at Discord, which is funny, or you get you get denied by Discord, which is even funnier.
Which is even funny. Well, the funny thing about that is
That's
I
genius.
don't even think Discord got any servers in New Hampshire.
I got this friend, and he had this sitcom ass job where he's not in it anymore, but his job
You
was
looked
he
at a
was a
server
youth,
farm.
no, he was a youth pastor, but he was an atheist.
Oh,
Oh
So-
yeah,
So he
How
would
the
just go
fuck?
up to these kids and he would just make shit up basically about the Bible. He was just like, yeah, so basically in this story, here's the moral of the story, and he would just kind of bullshit his way through it, and they were none the wiser. Like, he quit on his own terms. It's not like they found him out and he got fired or anything.
So he was really among them.
Yeah, like they didn't suspect a thing, I'm pretty sure.
Imagine you go to a church and you're like a hardcore Christian. You know the Bible front to back, back to front. And you come up and you see this pastor and you're like, wait a minute, something's not right.
I can
you
sniff
call
out
him
his
out on it?
atheist blood from
Yeah,
here.
I can sniff this motherfucker out, but they wouldn't say that because they're Christian.
I
But, like,
feel like the opposite
everybody-
would happen. Actually,
Yeah, imagine the pastor's like, "You're doing a great job.
You're the
These
best
kids,
Christian
they
I've
look,
ever seen.
they look up to you like
these
you're their
kids-
father."
Well,
Yeah.
no.
You're like
where
the
I was
big
going
brother
with
that all these kids need.
Where I was going with that was like, she or he is gonna be like that one person in the crowd that's like no one's gonna fucking listen to and think that they're crazy, like gaslight
Oh
them.
yeah.
Gaslight them to the point to where like they start questioning their beliefs and secretly turn atheist because they're
It's
like,
like
"There is no
Howard
God."
Hamlin.
Yeah. Exactly. So, oh
Okay, don't even get that.
yeah, I got it.
Did he get that? Hey, Caden, have you finished Better Call Saul?
No.
Have you started Better Call Saul?
He's
I
never
have
gonna watch
started.
it. He watched like the last
have
episode
started.
with us.
I did, but like I have started it.
Bruh.
I'm on episode 4.
Bruh.
Oh wow.
I'm not far into it, but I did start it.
In the time that it's taken you to get to episode 4, I've watched it twice.
Okay, cunt. This is not a fucking race.
This is a
Yeah,
game to us, and you're losing.
Watching that show to
fuck.
me is sport. It's like the craziest show I've ever seen.
I'm
You
a
know what,
professional
though?
Sauler.
The professional Saul.
I'm a Saul soldier.
I'm a Saul. If nobody's got Saul's back, I'm there.
You already did this
Saul
joke. You
has
can't do it
one
again.
Fit.
Yes, I can.
I'm that
Because it
fan.
works.
It works.
It works.
My time machine works.
All right. Thanks for listening to the podcast. Do we want to plug anything?
Fuck you.